Stuck with Paul Farahvar here with comedian Michael Lenoci.
Lenoci, we're stuck in an elevator. We're doing the interview.
Do you get nervous in elevators?
No, I have a couple elevator stories that I don't know if that's what we're supposed to talk about, but I have been stuck in one time for like 15 minutes at an LA Fitness, and it was only for one floor. At that point, I was like, I'm never getting on an elevator for one floor again. There's got to be a purpose.
That was the list. That was the cause.
It was one of those elevators where like this could be one of those that gets stuck, and of course it did. And I remember like I didn't panic, but I was just like, what do I do? And there wasn't like an alarm thing, and it just like worked after like 12 minutes.
You didn't freak out or anything?
No, I didn't freak out, surprisingly.
15 minutes, how long do you think it would take you until you would freak out?
Within like a few minutes, I'd be like, come on, what's going on? Like I'm way...
You have PTSD.
I was more like, what am I doing? Like, I'm like, okay, this is fine. Like, because it was going, and it was making a noise where it was kind of like this. Like, it was kind of stuck. So I knew it wasn't like a panic mode, but if it was like where it was stuck, this one, at least I'm with you, so I wouldn't be as scared. But like, you know, I'd push the bell.
Because I'd protect you.
We would have each other.
We'd use our own warmth.
We would have companionship to where get warmth, or if we had to cool each other off, we'd take our clothes off and cuddle.
And then they'd find us and they're like, "What are you guys doing?"
Well, it's a podcast. We're doing a podcast. We would have the camera rolling so that we could always blame it.
Do you have a go-to spot when you get on an elevator?
I mean, it depends what you're working with.
Yeah.
You gotta be able to improvise. If it's packed, I take the front row, right? But then if you're the first one on and people are coming on, you take the back corner and you hide and you listen to the conversations. If you're a middleman, that's the most uncomfortable.
Yeah, dark.
The being a middleman is the most uncomfortable.
Yeah, in the middle.
You either want to be, you get in and it's packed and you go in the front, you're in first and you can stay in the back corner. But if you're like a middle person, it's annoying, and then it's like, do I be silly?
It's almost worse though being the guy next to the buttons, because everyone's going to be like, 2, 4, push. You're like responsible.
Oh yeah, can you push? Can you push these for me? Then you're working for people.
Do you ever have sex in an elevator?
No, I don't think so.
You would remember.
I think I would remember that, but I've definitely made out with someone in an elevator for sure. I've definitely probably done drugs in an elevator.
Sure, that's the place to be.
You know what I mean?
If you could be stuck in an elevator with anyone in the world, alive or dead, for 30 minutes, who would you want to be stuck with?
What's Machine Gun Kelly's ex-wife?
I know who you're talking about. The Fox?
Megan Fox.
Megan Fox
would be a good one.
Okay.
For a half hour, I feel like, there's reasons why. She's not who I think is the ultimate hot girl that I want to be with, but I think she would be in the situation where we could talk and get to know each other.
Sure.
She'd be like, we're in an elevator, so let's do that.
Yeah.
Like, she seems like an elevator girl. She would hook up with you in an elevator, then I would have the story, and that story is forever. I hooked up with Megan Fox in the elevator, and no one would believe it, but I'd be like, and it would be a part of my stand-up routine.
I think it's attainable, you know, because especially it happens in like 3 years, her stock's going down, your stock's going up.
Well, I think you just also have to look at it like if I'm stuck in an elevator with like Jessica Alba, very beautiful. I don't think she's doing anything in the elevator. I think she's a mom. She's wholesome. She's getting to know you. I think there's parts of Megan Fox that are dirty, and she's down to do something dirty.
Sure.
Yeah, I'll have sex with you in this elevator. And 30 minutes. That's at least 2 sexes.
Yeah.
That's probably 2 sexes.
Yeah, if you have blue chew. Yeah.
If you're younger, more. At this age, it might only be 1 sex. I might not finish.
One sex.
Yeah.
It's funny how every guy who's done this show, who they want to be stuck with, is like
a woman
hooking up. And then other people are like, oh, I don't know, Jesus.
No. Because he's just going to get you unstuck. Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh, what? LeBron James? And then what? We're just like, he's not going to want to talk about basketball. Nobody in that situation is going to want to talk about what they were great at. They're going to be miserable. So, like, at least with a woman, you can be like, well, let's make this fun.
And in worst case, you have a story of getting shot down.
Yeah. I think you have to choose a woman in that situation.
If you could be stuck in an elevator with someone that could change your career projection, who would you want to be stuck with? And what's your elevator pitch? You have 30 seconds to impress him or her.
I think I would do Dave Portnoy, to be honest.
Okay.
Because I think of what I'm doing.
Barstool,
Barstool. I think with what I'm doing right now fits with their brand best, actually.
Sure.
So I'd be, look, you have a silly,
Do it to the camera.
you have a silly media company that is been built on unique style shows that have kind of that do really good on social media. They're good for clips, and I think I've built something like that. And it's a dating show, and you don't have anything like that, but it goes well with your audience.
Sure.
And I think it's a perfect marriage.
You'd fit right in.
I would fit right in.
Who's your favorite Menendez brother?
Oh,
Come on in, you're fine. Do you have a favorite Menendez brother?
No.
Okay.
Probably the nicer one. The one who felt empathy.
Who would you want to be stuck in an elevator with if you can be stuck with anyone in the world?
Not us.
Tough question.
Tough question.
They're like, please leave us alone. All right, have a good night, guys.
You too.
What's your favorite holiday, Michael?
It's got to be Christmas.
Yeah,
How
everyone
can it
says
not
that.
be Christmas?
Yeah.
It's got a whole month. Every other holiday just has a day. Christmas is the only thing that gets the whole month, and it's energy and it's vibes, and it's like it's happy. I mean, Thanksgiving's fun, but it's done. There's
Yeah.
nothing else that is a full month, so that's why it's the best. Even if you don't celebrate it, you have to admit it's part of your life, because the decorations, it all subconsciously does something to you.
Sure.
And whether that makes you sad or happy, it affects you more than any other holiday.
Do you remember your best Christmas or your best Christmas present?
I remember I got a mongoose bike, and then it was stolen a month later. And they
that's
found it 5 years later. And
That's a good ending.
well, at that point I got my permit, so you were done. You were done with bikes.
Come on in. We're just talking about Christmas. You're fine. Come on in. What's your favorite holiday, ladies?
Christmas.
That's
Told
what you said?
Yeah, because it's a whole
Same.
month.
Yeah, Halloween.
Me too.
That's dark.
But that's dark.
Go ahead. Thanks, guys.
Take care.
You moved from Florida to LA.
Yeah.
What do you say to people that shit on LA, especially from Florida?
I think they watch the news, and that's
Yeah.
what they're getting their opinions from. But other than that, I mean, it's like 68 degrees every day. Nothing beats weather.
Right.
Weather is the most important, and it's the best, and that's what I think. That is why I choose to live there. I can't do cold weather, and I never realized how hot Florida was until I left it, and then now I did, and I'm like, oh, this is pretty. The temperament of weather in Florida or New York
Yeah.
is too much.
Have you ever lived anywhere else where there's like seasons?
No, I haven't, but I've seen the seasons because I've been traveling for 14,
Yeah.
15 years, and I get it, and I think that's cool, but also it's cool to visit the seasons.
Speaking of Chicago, what is your favorite part of being in Chicago?
Summers.
Yeah.
This is now my 4th summer in a row here. So I've always wanted to come to Chicago, but then once I got to Chicago, I was always here in the winter doing shows with other comedians. But then I made a good friend years ago who lives in West Loop, and we connected. We were like same age, same like bachelor type guy. And then he would invite me to stay with him. And then over the last 4 years, I've made a group of friends now.
Yeah.
So I have a group of people who I didn't know even 5 years ago that are now like relatively good friends that like every time I come to Chicago, I see them, and I always pick out a whole week, and I stay here for a week, and I'm here for a week because it's one of the best cities in America in the summer.
Amen.
There's nothing that can
Well-
compete with it, to be honest. I love it.
Because we have seasons, so like we appreciate the summer every
Maybe
day.
maybe that's what
You guys have 68 every
Yes,
day.
that could
We
be
don't
it.
have that.
You guys are not spoiled, but like
No.
the energy's better. The people are really nice. The food is good. The women are really nice. It's like almost like you want to meet someone from the Midwest.
Yeah.
They're like wholesome-y girls you would want to date.
Well, I heard LA dating is brutal.
Well, LA and New York, it's a dating culture. So you just are either in it and you enjoy it, or you don't.
Yeah. What do you think is the best age to be?
The age you are. Although I'm 2 years into my 40s and it's been great, but my 30s were the best years of my life.
Yeah.
Your 30s are the best years of life, but I would say that they're gonna always be the best years of your life because I could see how, look, I'm having a lot of fun in my 40s, but in your 40s, the friendship moments that you have with some of your friends are harder to come by because everyone has families
Yeah.
now, and your body can't handle the obstacles you have to overcome from having fun.
Fun is code for drugs, kids.
Yeah, or just drinking and your hangovers take 4 days to get
Yeah.
over.
What were you doing when you were in your 30s besides partying your balls off?
To be honest, I feel like I've partied more in the last 4 years than I did in the first 7 years of my 30s because I was more focused on like learning stand up. Whereas now I'm like I know it and I just do it, and I'm not like it doesn't control me, and I'm not anxious about stand up. I could do a show and not get up for 3 days and it's fine. I could pick up where I left off.
Are you a religious person?
I'm not a religious person, but I understand why people are, and I think it's interesting.
Did you grow up religious? Or your family?
No, like I was
Church or-
Catholic, but I was confirmed.
Okay.
And I did.
As we talk about religion.
That is funny.
What do you think happens when we die?
Nothing. I hope that our energy is transferred.
Yes.
That's all I can say.
What's your top 5 chocolate bars?
Reese's peanut butter cups, even though it's not a bar, but like
Counts.
I'm just chocolate chip cookies. Like
Okay.
I can't say no to chocolate chip cookies. But Snickers is always obviously good.
Snickers is overrated.
Really?
Yeah, it's just marketing.
Well,
tool.
I mean, to me, it's like there's no point of Three Musketeers or Milky Way.
Those are
No
trash.
Trash if you have Snickers because that's.
But you can do Twix, you can do Reese's, you can do whatchamacallit.
But like I'm more if I could do a chocolate chip cookie, I'm doing a chocolate chip cookie. And there's like those random ones that weren't really as around when I was a kid. But if I'm going to a movie theater, it's Sour Patch Kids.
Oh yeah. What's your music?
Rap and EDM, top 5 bands of all time.
music,
So
yeah.
if I had to do bands, which I'm not like, I don't have a palette as much to know, but I would put Linkin Park has to be up there. You know, that's funny. Well, I
Absolutely
like,
not.
Oh, you want me to put the Beatles?
No, but it's your
But
pick.
like the Beatles are okay. The Beatles.
No, it's your 5.
I liked Linkin Park.
Have you listened to them now?
No.
Okay.
But
Like
they-
if it comes on, you listen
All
to
right,
it?
Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Oh, the worst band of all time.
Really?
Yes.
See, then I
That's
don't know.
literally my least favorite band. Yeah.
Okay, what about? All right, so then probably.
That's why you went to EDM, because you just
Yeah,
had bad
no,
music.
well, also, what's the old school band that I saw at Coachella and it made me hallucinate and they were so good? Who are they? Radiohead.
Radiohead's great.
So Radiohead would be in my top 5.
Okay.
All right, I would have to put Red Hot Chili Peppers. I'm not. This isn't my.
That's like my least
You're
favorite.
saying
Okay,
bands,
fine. What's
so
the best
Then I'd
thing-
have to put the Beatles, and then I'd have
Yeah.
to put like I'm not gonna put like.
What about rap? Who's your favorite rapper?
Okay, I could do rap all day.
Go ahead.
So you gotta have Jay-Z in there just because of the work.
Sure.
Then you have to pick one of the Biggie or Tupac's. I like Biggie's flow. So and then I had to put Eminem in there,
Sure.
and then I had to put Nas in there. So
That's
that
4.
leaves me with 4. And then I probably this one's hard because it's like Kanye's a genius with the way he
Yeah.
makes music, but I love Lil Wayne's lyrically.
Oh,
so,
wow, okay.
So lyrically, I have to put Lil Wayne in there, Eminem, Nas. Jay-Z, Biggie. Now there's a new generation of rappers. It's Kendrick and J. Cole. And those are the only 2 right now. DaBaby, too.
So EDM, I'm a music snob. I was a musician in a prior life. I never could understand EDM. Can you?
art.
So, well, art is a very subjective word. Let me ask you a
I
question.
can explain it to you.
Can you enjoy EDM if you're not on any drugs?
Yes, so drugs taught me to learn how to connect with music
Fine.
without drugs.
I can appreciate
so
that.
that was something that drugs taught me. I didn't need drugs to connect with the music. What drugs did was help me learn how to connect with the music. So, and one thing about EDM and house is it's
House is different. I respect house. House, I just feel like there's a soul
What
involved.
would you
There's a
consider
human.
house?
Well, house music was born in
Yeah.
America, in Chicago.
Is it house and EDM relatively?
EDM is electronic. To me, EDM is electronic music. People are pushing buttons. House is sampling music from like a time where there was real
then I
art.
probably like that, but I feel like it go like people now. Some of these DJs are sampling stuff, but with electronic noises and stuff.
Okay.
And some of them are making it like there's some guys that they're huge because they've been doing this for 20, 30 years because it started in Europe and now it's booming over here.
Okay.
So right now you have like Rufus, which is like the Coldplay of house, or you would say is more house than EDM.
Okay.
Right? Because it's so like lovey and stuff. But then, so the art is, it's not only mixing it and learning how to mix it, but it's like some of the guys who are producing the sounds, it's no different from what Kanye or Post Malone do. Right?
Okay.
So Post Malone and Kanye are the same as some of these DJs, but they're just vocally putting stuff over it. So now some of these guys are just not vocally putting their own voice. Some might, but they're maybe using they'll get some of those women to sing over it, or they're sampling other people's voices over it.
Okay.
So there is still the art of the producing thing.
I'm not.
Yeah.
I think it's a talent. I'm not
but I think
disrespecting the
difference-
talent.
What people don't understand is like it's not you're learning an instrument. It's easier to do because it's like
Come on in. You're fine.
I like.
Thank you.
We're talking about EDM music. You guys have anything to say about it? You're
I
welcome
think,
to talk.
like,
Do you guys listen to EDM music? Yeah. Who's your favorite EDM artist?
Did you ever go to Electric Forest Festival?
I've heard of it.
I don't listen to EDM.
I like to paint. right? When I've done it, I don't pursue it. Okay. But I've bought a canvas and I bought brushes and I bought paint and then I've gone in there and I painted.
Sure.
And it's fulfillment like that with like that sort of art, right?
Okay.
So it's an art to where you could release and do it. So now you can mix in music and that is your canvas.
Absolutely.
You don't have to do it professionally, but obviously there are people who can do it so well.
Do you perform EDM music?
No, but I'd like to learn.
Okay.
But as a hobby.
Sure.
Because that part I see as an art.
It's like
whereas,
DJ.
Learning how to like play an instrument is a little bit more difficult, I think.
A lot more
Where
difficult.
I think like mixing music, that art is a little bit more
No,
attainable.
there's definitely. I think DJs.
Yeah.
I've been to festivals where
Yeah.
I see them. I'm like, oh, I get it.
And there's a performance
It's fun.
to it.
Yes.
And some of them connect with the audience. And
For sure.
So I think that's cool.
But what I don't understand, like for example, I'm a huge baseball fan. If I go to a baseball game, you gotta have a beer, you gotta have a hot dog.
yes.
But when I stopped drinking as often, it was like I still could enjoy a Cubs
Yes.
game. Can you still enjoy an EDM concert if you're like, oh, our hookup didn't come through? You're sober for the whole concert.
I don't know. I've never done it.
Okay.
I've never done it, but like I'm not going to any concert though. That's not only EDM.
Sure, okay.
It's rap music. Like why
Of
would
course,
I go to
you need
any
to
of
have
these?
something.
Why would I not want to enhance it, knowing what it does?
If you couldn't be a comedian, would you be an EDM artist?
No, I would be.
What would
like-
you do?
I would try to work my way up in the rankings of like the front office of an NFL organization. Like I think that would be. I think that's a whole political game that's fun.
What was the worst job you've ever had?
A waiter. My first job, I worked at an ice skating rink.
Who's on your Mount Rushmore of comedians?
George Carlin, Dave Chappelle, Rodney Dangerfield, Chris Rock.
Where can people find out more about you and your podcast?
Michael Lenoci, and check out We Should Date. Thanks for being in this elevator with us.
Thank you for being stuck with Paul.